Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's the Christian and Daniel Show.
Hey, everybody.
Why can't we see ourselves?
Because I'm editing just talk.
Hey, everyone. This already has the world on it, right?
Huh?
This already has the world on it, right?
As a what?
The world, the public.
Yeah, but that's not that. Hi, everybody. I'm Daniel, and this is Christian. And welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show. I'm trying to get this over to our page because it's not showing on our page yet.
Yeah, it's not showing on mine.
Here we go. More options. Share to the page. We're sharing to Daniel. What wanted to show.
It won't let me. No. That's why I don't like streaming.
I hope anybody's there. If you are, welcome to the show. I'm trying to show because it wouldn't StreamYard wouldn't let me show it on
Facebook.
On my page. It wouldn't let me post it to the page. So we're trying to move this over.
And don't go to mine because I can't make it not private because I can't. I don't know why.
Here, we can do this. Christian. You're not even following the show. So you're not a friend of the show. So I can't figure. Hey, everybody. There you go.
There's a view.
Okay, it's on your page now. And I'm trying to get it to my page.
So I can unlock it.
It should be unlocked.
Well, you know that private thing it likes to do.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing, so it might be doing it. Why are you not working today? I'm going to try one more thing, folks, before we get started. I can't send it to myself. Well, that sucks. All right, so we're going to go back. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Daniel, and this is Christian. And as you can see, we're not very coordinated today because Christian's not feeling good. And I was at work, so I wasn't, I didn't have everything in order the way.
Ziggy, turn on dining room light.
Okay. Da-da-da.
You want to turn on the kitchen light?
But how's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. This is the Christian and Daniel Show. To all our friends watching us on LinkedIn and Facebook, please share this on your pages. If you're watching us on YouTube, scroll down, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new episode. We are trying to do something here. But keep talking while
I am
Tell
at
them how
the
you
end
feel.
of a cold. I'm sick. I'm congested. I just took 2 Dayquil type pills, and hopefully that'll kick in, but probably after this. Excuse me. God, I said, should we do the show tonight? But Daniel, whenever I'm sick, we seem to go through with it.
Well, I didn't know you were feeling sick when I scheduled it.
I'm
earlier
okay.
Today. You'll survive.
Michael Moran is okay. Thank God.
Hi,
for
Moran.
that.
Hi,
Thank
Michael.
God.
Moran. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, it is on my page now. There we go.
Okay.
It's on my page.
And I'm sorry to anyone who's on my page because this setup, I don't know how to release it on my Facebook page.
I think you are. I'll check here.
But I working in with real kids in school, of course, exposes me to a petri dish of germs. I wore a mask thinking I was being conscientious, and I ended up breathing the mask. My breath came through my eye socket here. It came through up, and it ended up infecting my left eye for wearing that stupid mask. If I had just gone maskless and coughed on all the kids like they cough on me, it would have been much more fair and better.
Did you see Michael's comment?
What's up to you on your tongue? Okay. I don't have Tapatio.
Yeah, we do.
No, I only have Cholula and Valentina.
There you are. It is on your page. So
Is it open?
yes. Yeah.
World open?
Yeah.
Okay. So it started off as a little sneeze on Thursday, overnight, no big deal. Got home Friday. It turned into like the left side of my throat was sore, just lightly sore, not heavy duty. And then Saturday, it turned into I woke up and I couldn't breathe. Sunday, same thing. Monday, the hacking started, coughing, that really deep cough to get all the guck out. I've been taking Airborne every day, twice a day, to help combat it and also keep my immune system healthy, fighting anything new that may get coughed into my face while I'm working with these kids. And sorry, folks. And what an experience. It's so much fun working with kids. I love what I do, folks. Don't get me wrong. What are we doing?
Keep talking.
I love what I do, folks. I really do. But there are side effects. Like every job that anyone who's doing a job they love or what they should, there's always some trade-off, unfortunately, whether we like it or not. And this is one of the trade-offs. I mean, I swear every kid in in all my classes are coughing and hacking. And they've been doing so since day one.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky that I'm not getting everything. I'm just getting the unique ones that my body hasn't had yet.
Well, Michael, you work with lots of people. How do you stay from getting sick? Or what is a good house remedy that you do? I do the Vicks, and I make sure that you do the Vicks.
Yeah, I did the Vicks last 2 nights. And that was without any medication to help stop the coughing and congestion, and it worked. I was able to get quite a bit of sleep and feel much better with the Vicks. But last night, the Vicks wasn't cutting it. It kept me from coughing, but I still had the congestion and postnasal drip. And I knew I found these 2 Dayquil pills I could take. That's all I had in the house.
Like a drug addict.
And I took them, and I was able to get some sleep because they stopped everything else from going. And I wasn't waking up coughing every couple of hours. So
well, we welcome everybody. Join the conversation. If you have some house remedies, what are some remedies that?
How about for your eyeball? Like I now have the cold in my eye because of this stupid mask. Because I'm coughing in the mask, and the cough is coming up through a hole in the mask, apparently, and not a sealed part, and it's going directly into my left eye. And so now I have the cold in my left eye. And
I've never heard of anybody having a cold in their eyes.
Well, apparently it's because they're not idiots wearing a stupid mask.
Have you ever heard?
I'm not wearing another GD mask.
Have y'all
again? Screw everyone. Let them get sick.
Have y'all ever heard of a cold in your eye? I've got some eye drops that probably help it. We'll put some eye drops on your face. But what's your home remedy? What is your favorite thing to do as soon as you feel sick?
Like I'll tell you, I'm taking Airborne twice a day since the little twitch and the little sneeze, and that's all I've been doing. Then I've been doing Vicks on my chest, my throat, and my bottom of my feet, and that's been helping a lot with the coughing at night. And it just smells really good too. Would
you say that it makes you want to scream?
Yes. And I've been having chamomile tea, and I've been drinking room temperature water, which is big fun for me because I like ice cold water. But I'm actually getting used to the room temperature water. I'm enjoying it more.
I like room temperature water.
And it's really the room temperature water is gentle on my throat, so I can stay hydrated, and it doesn't make my throat, which was a little sore.
Yeah, a little soup.
Yeah.
It goes a long way. Well, if it makes you feel like screaming, today is National Scream Day.
Oh, is it, Daniel? Is it National Scream Day?
It's
Because I'll tell you, the kids were screaming quite a bit
because
today.
they were celebrating National
So they
Scream
must
Day.
have been celebrating.
They are celebrating
National Scream Day.
So today's National Scream Day. Did you know that screaming has
Chamomile tea.
healing properties to it?
Just like crying and laughing, it can heal your soul.
Yeah.
And screaming is a great stress reliever.
Uh,
That's why when Daniel's here and I'm upset, I just scream at him as
he
long and
does.
hard as
He
possible.
does, but he calls me names too. So
Well, I scream the names, so that makes it okay.
so it's healing.
So it's healing. It's very healing.
Just because I call you names when I'm screaming,
As long as I'm screaming,
it's not
it's
bad.
constructive and healthy.
It's not bad. So there's a gentleman called Arthur Banoy who wrote a book. Yanov, who wrote a book called shoot, I just had it.
Yanov's Secret to Peaceful State of Mind. I'm just kidding, guys. I have
No, it's called the something of screaming. Hold on, I'll find a minute.
Like
it's in my video.
My eye feels oozy. I keep feeling like it's like oozing and it isn't.
So he wrote a book that talks all about how screaming helps your mood. It helps stabilize your energy, and that it's actually just really good for you. I'm looking for the book. I know I feel like we're all disorganized today, and to be honest, we are disorganized today. The Primal Scream. The book is called The Primal Scream. In primal therapy, patients cry and scream to identify and resolve deep, often hidden pain. He believed that unresolved pain leads to neurosis and that releasing the pain could lead to healing. So it's part of a therapy.
I think that goes along the same concept where I believe if you hold back your emotions, if you're one of those people who can't express your emotions in a healthy way or in any way, that if you hold it back, it eventually will become cancer. Because I think that's the source of cancer is when you don't express emotions. What else are they going to do? They're going to fester, just like anything else in our body. If it festers, it can hurt you.
Yeah.
It can become something ugly. And that's why I'm like, cry, scream, hit. Well, not hit people, maybe, but hit things, destroy things. If you need to buy a set of cheap plates and go outside and throw them on the ground, woo, baby, that is stress reliever number one. I love that.
I don't remember if it was 2020, 21. And by the way, we want to say hi to all our friends watching us on Instagram. We're keeping an eye on the comments. Scream, I'm in the pool. In a pool, screaming is awesome. Yes, inside of a pool.
Oh, and when you're
underwater and screaming, that is so cool. And hi, Quan. I just noticed that was Yucca.
Hi, Quan.
Nice, good to see you. But remember back in, was it 2020 or 2021 that I did that event, that promo, where people threw plates and plates? Yeah. Smash. It's called Smash.
Great activity.
The company's called Smash, and they're all over the country, I think. But you can hire them for parties.
I love it.
And they set up a little tent.
I think that's great.
And then you get like hundreds of plates. And then all your friends, what we did at that event is they wrote things that they hated or that they were angry about or whatever. Yeah. And then you just smash them. And I got to do a couple of them for practice purposes. But if you ever get invited to a Smash party, one of the best.
Or one of the axe throwing parties where you're throwing you learn to throw an axe. I want to learn to throw an axe. I want the satisfaction of watching it like dig into the wood and just imagine the individuals. I would love to see that happen.
Have any of you ever been to a axe throwing
or
bar?
One of those rec rooms?
Yeah.
Where you just wreck everything in the room?
Yeah. One of those bars where
they do the axes. That's so cool. And they're all over LA. That's very now.
So if you've ever been,
hey Ross,
how you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us.
That's Ross from
Regina,
Saskatchewan, Canada.
We hadn't said Regina in a while.
Well, you know what? You know who's from Regina too? Ryan Reynolds. Oh my God. And he
God.
talks about it all the time.
Oh my God, Ross! Like you're
Ross,
famous.
like a famous person came from your Regina.
Famous, not as famous as you, of course,
But
but I hope you're feeling
wet
better
and-
too.
Regina is wet and moist today.
Is
I have a feeling that's a
'Cause it's
regular
right
state.
there in the
right there
middle.
in the center.
right?
The cut right there. That's that that is
You
that is the price I pay for laughing.
he got a little too excited
I
with
got too excited with
your wet and moist.
wet Regina.
wet and moist. We need the rest of the people to show up. Ryan would agree with me. Yes.
Yes.
Wet and moist.
Ryan Reynolds is from Regina, Saskatchewan.
Where is oh shoot, why did I just forget his name?
No.
From Florida.
Who?
From Florida? One of
Oh,
the-
Emery.
Emory. We need
Our
Emory.
lovely Emery.
Let's call in Emory. Let's summon him so he can show up.
Emery.
Today is also one of
your
my favorite days because I love me some denim.
And chambray.
Today is Denim Day, so if you're wearing blue jeans, congratulations, you're celebrating.
I can't wear blue
Which
jeans.
I am wearing blue jeans and I'm wearing my denim shirt. This is like my uniform. I wear these shirts all the time. I have 3.
Oh,
My black.
yes, he
this
only
one-
has 3.
Ryan Reynolds is from Vancouver, isn't he?
No, he says he's from Regina. His
Let-
family's there.
Let us look it up.
He said his mom and dad are still in Regina.
His dad goes to Regina.
His
every
dad
day.
loves Regina.
Ryan Reynolds.
Hometown.
Let's look it up.
He's at least he said it. Maybe he was just kidding around, but that seems like a weird thing.
Oh, he is from Vancouver. He was born in Vancouver. Doesn't mean he stayed
Yeah, it
there.
doesn't mean he was raised there.
Where did he grow up? British Columbia. That we know that. It doesn't say where he attended Kitsilano Secondary School, wherever that is. Where's Kitsilano?
Okay, he said he was, but he must have been kidding around with the name.
Where's Kitsilano Middle School? It's in British Columbia. Vancouver. Everything's in Vancouver.
Trafalgar. Okay, so
So maybe he just likes
he just likes kidding around.
Maybe
with
he
that
just
name.
likes to go to Regina a lot.
Or maybe he just meant maybe his character Deadpool's from Regina.
Oh,
Deadpool might be from Regina.
Deadpool. We need to do some research. But if you're wearing denim today, going back to denim.
Back to denim.
If you're wearing denim today, congratulations, you're celebrating. And if you're screaming in denim, you're double celebrating.
You know, it bugs me. I'm not allowed to wear denim to work, but yet my teachers wear denim, and there's even people who look like they just came from the health club or the workout club, like wearing yoga pants, and I'm like,
But to clarify, you don't work for the school.
I don't work for the school district.
You work for a business that works with the school.
Right,
So
but it
you're a
just
subcontractor.
bugs me.
Have you ever asked your boss?
Yeah, she's very clear on that. You do not wear jeans ever.
I think that's what I like about my job. I can wear anything I want.
Yeah,
Well, unless I'm
I
doing a
used to
presentation.
be. My old job, I
Excuse
could
me.
be completely naked doing my job.
Unless I'm doing a presentation, then I wear it nice. Which speaking of naked,
And afraid.
today is also National Pigs in a Blanket Day.
Oh, so they're not really naked.
They're not really naked.
These are pigs
Pigs in a blanket.
that are wrapped in like a blanket off your
little
bed.
blanket of puppy.
And you just see these cute little piggies wrapped in it screaming when you pick them up.
it's a little weenie wrapped in puppy love.
I don't know why we call them pigs. I guess because technically
It's pork.
hot dogs used to have pork, but now God knows you can buy tofuti dogs, turkey dogs.
Yeah, but no, these are the original pigs in a blanket.
But they
Yeah.
are delicious. They are delicious.
I do like pigs in a blanket.
They are delicious whores they overeers.
I like pigs in a blanket. I like corn dogs. You don't like corn dogs?
I like the dog. I don't like the corn.
So you like the big pig without the blanket?
I like the pigs without. Well, I like pigs with blanket because it's not cornmeal. I'm not a big
Oh yeah,
cornmeal
it's
fan.
the cornmeal that you
Yeah, I don't like cornmeal.
So for everybody out there, so pigs in a blanket used to be considered like
Or a whore's
Yeah,
day
but
overs.
it was thought that it was like a poor people.
Oh, it was you weren't classy if you're
You weren't
serving.
classy if you
If
served.
your whore's day overs
But
are pigs in a
I've
blanket.
been to some events
Now it's not. Now
when I'm traveling.
they can make them really fancy now.
Yeah,
And they also add like fancy mustard with them.
that I think that's what makes the pig in the
Fancy
blanket
cheese sauce.
good. So, do you consider pigs in a blanket a fancy
Whores,
Hors d'oeuvre?
overs,
or like a down home hors d'oeuvre?
whores, they overs.
But I like
Sorry,
I said,
I love saying it like most Americans would say it when they see how it's spelled. Whores, they overs. I'm like, they are not a whore's ovaries. They are hors d'oeuvres.
I had some horse stay over before. But sorry, folks.
Don't make me laugh.
Pigs in blankets could go sideways really quick.
I've had many pigs.
I've
in a
had many
blanket.
pigs go sideways in a blanket.
I've just had many pigs in a blanket.
Oh,
Oh, we all have a past. We all have a history.
speaking of past, I was just telling you before we started.
Gas, past,
Past. Speaking of past,
gas.
I connected. You never know what's going to happen when you.
Oh,
when
you're
you-
talking about the school thing.
Yeah, when you post. So I went to Obadiah Night Grade School in Dallas, Texas.
Doesn't that sound so Mormon? Obadiah. Night.
Obadiah Night.
Obadiah. Where's
And,
wife number 12? I get
And
to
I
talk
don't
to
even
her.
know what he looks like. Let me see if I can find him.
Obadiah.
I went to Obadiah Night Grade School,
That's what we should nickname our
And-
godson. Obadiah.
and
Obadiah Pantoja.
they there's a Facebook page.
Is that what you joined? Was the Facebook
I've
page?
joined the Facebook page,
Okay.
and then somebody from when I was a kid, a friend of the family, found me. I didn't think anybody would like recognize me, and he did. Oh, that's it. No, that's not him. That's Harry Obadiah,
Harry Obadiah. Not smooth
who
Obadiah.
was Obadiah Knight. There's no history of it. I think they just made
They
up
just
the name.
made up the name. They thought it sounded
There is
very,
no-
very official. Very
There's
white.
no Obadiah Knight.
What sounds really, really white? What sounds really, really white? We can name the school.
Which is funny because there was not that many white people.
Oh, there it is. They showed that one.
No, but that's Janet Bennings.
I know.
So this is what comes up when I put
Obadiah Night.
Obadiah
folks.
Knight.
He went
And-
through a few transitions.
Oh, here's another Obadiah Knight.
Oh, yes, Obadiah
Oh,
Night.
he's a coach. He was a coach at Obadiah Knight grade school. But there is no.
Actual Obadiah Night that you can find.
There was no.
What's that very first picture? The old ugly one. The black and white. The top. Right there.
This one?
Top right. Not of the
Oh, this
building.
one. Oh, that's a.
I was going,
plus-
is there an Obadiah Night in there?
There's a school. They didn't. I don't remember taking school class pictures when I was.
No, really?
Yeah.
Well, they hardly do that now. They certainly don't do class pictures, but one of my classes,
Oh,
they
it's that
did, they had a picture day, and like two kids out of 38 took a picture, ordered pictures. Everyone else is like, it's not a thing anymore. Because why do you need school pictures when you
Oh.
have a camera? Oh, look, it's Obadiah Night.
This is my one of my grade school pictures. I was how old was I here? This was okay, so this was also my first communion suit. And as you can see, I was not wearing white, or a white shirt. This must have been 1978, 79.
I know it was the 70s.
Yeah. So I was living my best years in the 70s in that picture.
Wah, wah, wah.
I know there's no really climax to the story other than
I know. How exciting, Daniel.
yeah.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
And
Well, I am.
there was really nothing exciting about it. But the exciting thing was I chose not to wear white. to my first communion.
Just like I wouldn't wear white to a wedding.
And I think that said a lot about me then.
Oh, it does.
Like they should have known I was gonna be some little rebel kid.
What's the name of that? Who's that Southern lady who taught they always used to reference manners?
I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, like Betsy Strudel or something. That's something.
Yeah. What about it?
Well, no, I need to know the name. Otherwise, what I'm going to say doesn't work. Anyway, no big deal. Oh my goodness. Woo. I'm so glad for this. 12 ounces of anything sounds like a lot, but it's not.
Judith Martin, Miss Manners.
Mm-mm. Oh, I thought she had a more fashionable name. Blah, Judith Martin. Judith Martin. Well, Judith Martin would say the whore's
Yeah, well, she's called Miss Manners.
She's Miss Manners. So I guess that's it. That's how it is. Might as well just be named Jane White.
We're having one of those afternoons, folks. So please chime in with anything that you want to talk about.
They don't make me laugh.
What else are we celebrating today?
Oh, I love that. World Day for Animals in Laboratories. Let's celebrate the torture of animals for mankind's makeup and lipstick.
I just thought about Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, I love Pinky and the Brain. That was such a cute cartoon. But its humor was way highbrow.
Yeah.
Like people don't get it.
The new series that came out several years ago, I don't think it's quite as funny as the
Well, it's about as
original.
highbrow. They made it for the commoners, the people who don't have the intelligence to understand the
Well,
jokes.
because the original.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that rough. The jokes were very highbrow. They're difficult to understand if you don't have a basic
I
understanding.
feel like the original, since it was done in the 90s before a lot of the
Oh,
political
it wasn't
correctness.
PC, yeah.
Yes, but if you watch the one that's on Hulu,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's not as funny.
Mm-mm.
I don't think. Maybe it is funny. for you.
Nothing written in today's vernacular is as funny as it used to be because it doesn't break any rules. It's so pure.
I think if you watch it and you've never watched the original, you would think it's hilarious. But if you watch the original,
Yeah, you can't. Go
like
back.
do you remember? Do you remember Daria?
Oh, I love
Daria was so like ahead of its time in sarcasm.
Oh, it was pure sarcasm.
They're supposed to be coming out with the real life.
But it's gonna, it's gonna be all cleaned up.
Well, I hope it works because it's from the girl from Parks and
Ipanema?
Recreations, the deadpan girl.
Let me do like one of my kids does.
Here, I'll hold on. Are you all familiar with Daria? Do you watch
Oh my lord,
Daria?
Daria was so funny. That was on. Was
Comedy
that MTV?
Central? It was
Comedy
no,
Central.
it was MTV.
It was MTV, yeah, because they made a lot of the cutting edge, like Beavis and Butthead. All that stuff came from them.
Have y'all seen
The recent SNL with
The SNL?
with
Beavis and Butthead one?
that was the skit was so funny, and they made them look really like them.
Aubrey, here you go.
Oh, Aubrey Plaza,
Yeah.
the one who played the receptionist in
Yes.
Community.
So she's supposed to be the Daria.
She could totally be Daria.
Daria. She's supposed to be
She
the
plays
Daria.
those type of characters.
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
well.
Deadpan, kind of sarcastic, not kind of sarcastic.
And just dissatisfied.
Just, and I can relate to this. Just mean enough to sting, but not mean enough that it sounds evil.
Yeah,
Or
like you can't get mad at her.
like people laugh when I put them down.
Now I don't have that same experience. I actually had a moment where I let a moment get to me, and I said, please just shut up to a kid. And they're like, did you just tell me to shut up? And I go, yes, I did just tell you to shut up. And he shut up. But I'm like, oh God, that is so inappropriate. That is not what you say to children. That is so wrong. So I felt so bad. I did apologize at the end of class and say, I should have just asked you to be quiet. I apologize that
You made amends to
I
the
slipped.
kid?
I had to.
Wow.
I don't want that kid to go home and be all, Mr. Ramirez told me to shut up today. And then mom comes to school with a baseball bat and her and her husband to beat me up.
We want to, it's 30 minutes.
Because remember, I see these kids when I get there.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes into the show. We want to welcome everybody. We're having an off day today. We're kind of just chilling. There's no
And
big.
I am dying. I'm sweating like a
Well,
farmer's
'cause the
daughter
medicine's kicking in.
in a church.
The medicine's kicking in.
Woo.
Christian's not feeling well, and I was running behind, so we don't have any graphics today. We don't have anything going on.
We don't even have TikToks, huh?
No, we don't have any TikToks either.
Are you sure?
Um,
No, we don't.
we don't.
Oh.
I can look for one really quick while we're talking.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
We wanted you to share your TikToks with us. If you have any TikToks, make sure you send them over to us so that we can show them. We'd love to show if you think something's funny.
You know,
The only criteria is they can't have like a lot of music because
they can't have any trade, like any music, basically.
Yeah, nothing that
Because it's gonna, if it's trademarked and licensing issues, and they'll just take it down.
I'm looking for videos that Christian sends me. But you haven't been sending me anything.
I know. Work has precluded me from spending a lot of time on TikTok anymore. By the way, I apparently missed a shift with my other job. But luckily, I was able to tell him what's going on. And my boss I have a really good boss. She seems to understand my limitations and stuff. So, Justin Bieber too?
Justin Bieber too doesn't. Justin Bieber.
Oh, please. No more clones. No more clones.
We don't usually get into the drama of it, but have y'all been following the Puff Daddy, or what's his name?
Poop Daddy,
Poop
Peep
Daddy.
Daddy, Poop Daddy, Fluff Daddy. I can't remember.
Dilemmas.
P. Diddy? Is it P. Diddy?
I don't remember what his last. Okay, I'm gonna show.
Is it Beyonce's husband?
No, that's Jay-Z.
No, that's Jay-Z. Okay.
I'm gonna show you this one because I thought it was funny. The one with the
candy.
Yes.
Okay, so at my daughter's school, they were able to bring candy, but it had to be individually wrapped. And one of the parents sent her kid with individually wrapped candy. So this is the normal individually wrapped.
Oh my gosh.
And a parent individually wrapped. Get it open. Individually wrapped.
Like she literally
already wrapped candy. So I just thought that was hilarious.
I love it. I would die. I like Jolly Ranchers. I just had one the other day. One of the kids got it as a prize, and he offered me one of his. And since they're individually wrapped, I was willing to take it from him. And he's all, "Here, have one, Mr. Ramirez." And I got to suck on it between classes. On the Jolly Rancher. Don't be disgusting.
What time is it? 33. This show is going slow today, folks.
Well, it's because we're not prepared.
We're not prepared. We're not ready. We weren't ready.
We weren't ready.
I had
We weren't ready.
So for those of you that
What's the remove?
For those of us, it's
Why does it say the Cart Depot?
because I was doing the Cart Depot show. I did a Cart Depot from here.
Oh.
And so anyway, for those of you who don't know, I do. Are you ever ready? No. Yes, actually, yes.
Typically, we are. Typically,
listen here, Mr. Sir. Normally,
and typically, Christian's not sick.
Normally, I take time to do the graphics and hunt for, like, write down more information and make sure that we have a lot of things to talk about. But today,
he was running late.
I was running a little late, and then
he picked up some meds for me.
So. And then I had some lunch because I hadn't had lunch. And then we lay down to watch a little TV because I have an audition later. So I have to record an audition later. But for those of you that don't know that I'm doing voice narration, voice description narration, which is basically for, like, if you watch TV and you put narration, it tells you what's going on. What is it? Lost connection. What did I miss? Oh,
it's a lot.
We talked about.
So much happens in such a short time.
I forgot what we talked about. Fixing a blanket. What is that? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna talk about them next.
Okay.
But I can't tell you the name of the project, obviously, because we signed
Yeah, an NDA.
NDA. But
Which means no, darn. No.
but when it comes out, I'll tell you. But I was able to. I guess the story has no point if I can't tell you any of the details.
What else would be new, my love?
Oh, talking about new.
Yes, speaking of new.
Today is New Kids on the Block Day.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I can't. Okay, I'll be honest. I can't think of a New Kids on the Block song right now.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Seriously.
seriously. They just like completely left my brain.
I'm like, the right stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite boy band?
New Kids on the Block.
That isn't your favorite?
Yeah, I never was a big. The others, whatever they're called.
NSYNC, 98 Degrees. NSYNC, 98 Degrees. Boyz II Men. Well, remember we watched the documentary.
Oh yeah.
It is considered that the original, which at least here in the States,
Well, the original boy.
in the States, the original boy band in the United States is considered Boyz II Men.
Boys to Men. Yeah.
And that every other group that and New Kids on the Block has actually confessed, or in sync, one of those two said, yes, we took a lot from
They set the stage for it.
Hanging Tough. I was never a boy band lover. Oh, I bet you're a boy band lover. I don't know what that means.
And the most famous one, Step by Step.
Oh, see, now I know.
Ooh, baby.
You got do you have it hanging tough, Mr. Ross McCreary?
And so it says, how's it hanging? You go, hanging
How's
tough.
it hanging tough?
Hanging tough. New
Step by
Kids
Step.
on the Block.
I don't really know that much.
Oh, it's so funny. I had kids. One of the kids was tattling on the other, saying he's throwing gang signs. And I'm all, how do you even know what a gang sign is? I don't know what a gang. He could be doing it to me, and I wouldn't know.
It's always
there is something new I learned.
what? Oh,
Daniel,
oh yeah. What is that?
it means. Well, I was told it. Means,
I'm busy right now.
No,
or-
it means shut the f up. I'm busy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
busy.
the kids are doing. It's called memeing. That's what the kids are calling it, memeing. And I did that. I didn't know what it was, and I'm like, and they died. They're all, Mr. Mays is memeing. He's memeing. Oh my god! Now they keep asking me every day to do it, and I'm all, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. I never do it, but it is fun to connect with them a little bit like that.
Yeah, I saw that on a mom TikTok. There's a group of moms that
You have to figure out what all this.
that they're like, here's the new sign that's out.
Particularly if your kid's telling you
Yeah,
to
yeah.
shut the f up. I'm
but-
busy.
But I heard that it's hanging tough down in Regina.
Oh, I think Regina always is hanging tough.
Hang tough. What
That's not the song.
that was that the song? I don't
It's not
remember.
hang tough, hang.
Well, that's what he's saying. Hang tough.
I know, but
Well, I'm playing with him. My
I know,
favorite,
and we can't even play it.
my favorite boy band
Oh,
was
it's
Menudo.
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 Oh, Doy. You were born in Mexico. I grew up partially in Mexico. So, yeah, that makes
But
sense.
they're Puerto Rican.
They're Puerto Rican. I feel like a Puerto Rican.
But
When I put on this wig,
I
I
was-
feel like a Puerto Rican.
oh god,
Bitty bitty bum bum.
I was coming
Bitty bitty bitty
into
bitty bum bum. That's not Puerto. She's not Puerto Rican. But the girl who played her was, and she's all. That doesn't matter. She wasn't Puerto Rican. She was Mexican. Well, I feel like a Puerto Rican. in this way.
Selena Day was the 16th, by the way.
By the way, love a few of her songs.
Yeah,
I didn't grow up with her, so I didn't know who she was till I met Daniel. To be honest,
she's one of the few. You know how like do you remember where you were moments?
when this happened,
She is one of the few that I remember exactly
what was going on, where you
where we were,
what was
what we were doing, what's happening. I had just moved like a month before to South Texas.
Mm.
I was living with my sister and her family.
Of course, and that was her home
Yeah,
turf.
because she was in Corpus and we were in,
Yeah.
in McAllen, which is like an hour and a half away.
Super close.
And we were at a furniture store because my niece Marcella was getting her big girl
Marcela.
Marcella.
That's so cute.
Marcella.
I love you calling
Marcy.
that. Because I only know her as Marcy.
Marcy.
So, yeah,
So
that's
Marcy was
cute.
getting
Marcella.
her big girl bed.
Oh, wow. This was a long time ago.
Yeah, she was getting her big girl
Understand, this is a woman who has 2 kids and
Yeah.
is a registered nurse.
bed.
And her own home
It's
and
crazy to think of her as an adult.
Yeah, but
But-
she needed her big girl
But we were
bed.
getting her big girl
I
bed.
think that's so cute.
And we were at the furniture store when it happened, and all the TVs were
Oh,
put
that
on the
was-
news, and everybody stood in the TV section and just stared at the TV and just like could not.
I think that would be similar effect to what JFK's assassination did.
Yep.
Because they said literally America stopped in 1963 when it was reported he was shot. They said schools everywhere, everything went silent, like the world went quiet, or
Yeah.
the United States went quiet when he was assassinated.
What is your I remember where I was moment?
I remember where I was when the space shuttle blew up with Christy McAuliffe. I get choked up now. Guys, back then I was an addict and I had a lot of junk on me, so I didn't feel it back then. But now I just mention it and I think about Christy McAuliffe and it makes me very emotional because my God, like this was a teacher, a fellow teacher who was going to change the world.
Yeah.
And because of some lazy, cheap pricks at NASA and our government, she ended up dying on her way to make history. Still made history, just not the history we wanted, and killed our shuttle program, which would have advanced us so far by now.
Yeah.
But all that aside, that was the moment I was in my social studies class. The teacher's name was Ms. Tama, Ms. Sharon Tama. She was an amazing social studies teacher. And what a class to be in for that. Social studies, such an appropriate class for that particular.
Because you were with in like the
Incident.
7th grade,
This was high school. I was sophomore.
well, which is because it's different here from Mexico.
Yeah, high school is 9th, 10th, and 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
I remember even in Mexico we had. Is it?
But I was sitting.
9/11. I was.
I remember
walking
sitting in my
up for 0 period.
Yeah,
Oh,
9/11. There you go. See, 9/11. I was sitting in my living room with my roommate Jeff at the time, and we were watching the news, and then it switched to New York, but we didn't know what was happening. They hadn't announced anything. They were just showing an image of a building on fire.
Stanley Cup riots in Vancouver was my moment. Wow.
Wow! Like you see, I'm saying we've all seen a chunk of historic events.
Because I remember with the Challenger, I was in. Oh no, that's right. Because I was in the 7th grade too. 6th grade. No, 5th, 7th.
No, it had to be something.
Yeah, 7. Because I remember it was in Mexico, and we didn't get TV time. That was an option.
Yeah, this was our class. Each classroom had a TV in it at my high school.
Yeah, we didn't.
So we got to see that,
and
and we watched it live
but
over and over and over again.
they took certain of us, like if you were like high grade, if we were top of the class, which I always was top of the class, and they took us into the what was our
Multi-purpose rooms.
yeah, and we got to watch it, and they sent us home.
Yeah,
They sent us home.
it destroyed. It was just just because of her presence, and she was the first civilian to ever be trained to go up into space on the space shuttle. There's so many firsts that were happening there, and to have it backfire that's such a horrible word for it. To have it, what happened was one of the greatest tragedies of the United States history.
Well, I did the video on her day.
Notwithstanding 9/11.
She has the day dedicated to her.
Oh yeah.
I did a video on it.
Wasn't she from? Oh, she's from Florida.
But in McAllen, there's a school named after her.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
think there's quite a few schools named after her.
Some of my nephews went to that school for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
Christy
so,
McAuliffe.
Yeah. So there's in the video that I did. There's actually schools named after her around the world.
Oh yeah.
around the world.
It was a world thing. That was really a world.
Wow. So
you know, the shuttle launches, everyone was a world
if
activity.
you're on Instagram too, let us know what is your I remember where I was moment. There was a Canadian astronaut on the Challenger. Oh, really?
Oh,
I have to look that up.
wow.
I did not know that.
So it affected both our countries
Yeah.
deeply.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. You ready?
Oh, sure. Oh, I'm so used to being here on my own. I get my own screen. I'm like, why are you still here? Why are you... Go away. No. Earth Day, Earth Week. I have been watching, I watched Tiger on Disney Plus. It's one of the Disney Naturals, I think they call it, Disney Nature. It's on Disney Plus. It's called Tiger, and it just kind of shows you the life of a female tiger from having her cubs all the way to shooing them out of the den to go live their own lives and, you know, preparing to get pregnant again with the new boss man in the territory. It's really great. I love these things because it's such a parallel for human life. Like they're not lower or higher than us. Like we all live a very similar life pattern, you know, because in America, I can't say every nation, because a lot of nations, kids stay home until they get married and then they leave the house. So I know a lot of cultures that's very normal, but at least in America, the tiger we seem to follow her pattern. Get to a certain age and we're like, please leave. Please go be your own person. Except for she has to act like she's going to kill them to get them to leave. And maybe that's something we could start doing with the kids who won't leave home. Make them believe I'm going to kill you if you don't leave. But no, it's a fantastic show. And Disney Nature, it's Disney. They just don't do it wrong.
Yeah.
They do it so well. You know, with all the current technologies, you know, they have the little mini drones that can go into the dens, and you know, we can see things we've never been able to see before without risking someone's life in the process.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And it's Disney again. Like I said, super high production value.
Cool. My pick of the week is 24 and 24, Last Chef Standing.
Last what?
Chef.
Chef?
Chef.
Chef?
Chef. I said chef.
Chef.
Did you understand what I said?
No.
Yeah.
No comprende chef.
Are you done? It's my space. Last Chef Standing. It's on Max or on Food Network also. But the premise of the game, so y'all know that if you've been following the show all these years, you know that I love competition shows. And I love cooking shows both together. So 24 and 24 it starts up with 24 chefs in this mass kitchen. And they're going to be cooking for 24 hours straight. So they start off with the 24, and then they have a little competition cooking, and then they reduce it to 12, and then they start knocking chefs off. But it's from 24, and the clock starts at 24. I'm on episode 2 last night, and I'm kind of like hooked on it because they bring in like other famous chefs to judge them, and they even brought some famous chefs to participate. And it's really interesting how, like, because the first round they give them 24 minutes to cook something, and then in the next round they give them, because they've eliminated 12, they give them 12 minutes to cook something. So there's all these challenges and stuff. So it's really interesting. Check it out. It's on Max, 24 and 24. Go stream it. And what are you watching lately? What can you talk about? Michael said something else. I remember watching TV when the Cubs won the World Series. Oh, you're a big baseball.
You are a very big sports person.
Love that show. Oh, 24 and 24
Yeah.
or the title?
No, 24.
It's a really good show. It's a really good show. I started to watch some other stuff, but I can't remember what I've been watching. I've just been catching up on stuff.
I've been catching up on a lot of shows that we've already talked about in here, like The Doctor, 911.
I am digging, if you are a fan of the NCIS Australia.
Oh, I haven't been able to click into that
No?
one. But my NCIS Hawaii. Oh my God, I love that.
That's why I was sick. I was always had cough drops. Yeah.
You know, that's another thing I'm missing is cough drops. I should have had you pick me up some cough drops.
So those of you watching us on Instagram
Just because
too,
they're
if
delicious.
you're watching us on Instagram, what is your pick of the week? What are you watching lately that you
Thank you,
think
Michael.
that you
Thank
think
you.
we should watch? Let us know. Let us know. We have 10 minutes. I guess I could show you what we still have. I'm going to be in El Paso in a couple of weeks. I will be there from the 2nd through the 4th. So if you're in El Paso, let me know. We can say hi. We don't have any birthdays. I forgot birthdays. I forgot to get the list together, so forget it.
No Felix birthday.
No Feliz birthdays for anybody. Remember, we got Grubby Buddy books, English and Spanish. $25. Go check them out. These are signed and delivered.
Signed and delivered.
LittleMexicanProductions.com at Grumpy Bunny. My personal alignment, the alignment coaching, identifying, acknowledging, and removing barriers. And please go check it out. I finally finished the website. So did you check it out? You haven't checked it out. TheAlignment.net. Go check out TheAlignment.net for more information. You can find Christian, email him at cpramir@att.net for spiritual coaching and mediumship consultation. And our friend Richard Wayne Killow II, who is doing all kinds of stuff, sumbats, regular tech trainings, tarot cards, astrology. You can email him at richardwkilgo2@gmail.com or go find him at rwk2.com. And I forgot to post it. Our friend Ahmed is now a dog walker and dog trainer. Tracker on CBS is a new show.
Yeah,
yes,
it's good too. We
Tracker's
watched that
good. Tracker's good.
on Paramount Plus.
The Apple Never Falls. I read about that.
I have it on my list. I haven't watched it yet. It
I
looks like it'd be really, really good.
I have to find out.
Ooh, I am sweating like a certain type of
It's the
worker
medicine
worker
kicking
in church.
We want to hello to all our friends that are watching us on Instagram. We got our nephew Miguel Cortez is watching. Juan is watching. Ricardo Esparza, how you doing? Good to see you. And Ines Casey, who does my headshots sometimes, is watching.
Ooh.
So thank you everybody for watching.
Ooh,
Benchworthy,
I think I'm going through the change. I don't think there are going to be any more opportunities
All right,
for
Frank.
babies.
All right, fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm going through the change.
Good thing you won't get pregnant anymore.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that, baby. I think I need me some hormones. Woo.
Oh, the things we go through, folks.
I am dying.
We're down for the last 8 minutes.
Is it like 80 degrees in here?
It is. We'll turn the air conditioner on you. Get some ice chips down your back.
Ooh, child.
You must be hotter than Regina.
I'm hotter than Regina in the
Watching
middle of
Pokemon.
July.
I'm downtown at work. Oh, is there a series now? Pokemon?
There's
A new series?
going on with Pokemon. Yeah, the kids are going nuts with Pokemon at school. Pokemon cards.
I don't. Well, I used to watch them. I used to watch them in Mexico in Spanish.
I watched it when I was a little younger.
I used to watch them. You're thinking about Regina, aren't you?
Ooh, I'm thinking about how mine's shutting down. I swear I'm going through the change. Ooh,
You are.
I'm sweating like a
You're
farm
sweating.
animal. At a
You think
slaughterhouse.
a priest was on his way or something?
I know. Ooh,
Um.
sweating the demon out.
Anyway, folks, I think one more question. Funny how you beat me to it. Something's gonna be beaten.
Ooh, ooh.
Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week.
Hopefully, I'll be in 100 normal again.
We'll be back on
I'm not
Wednesday.
going through menopause.
I'll be in El Paso on Thursday, so I'll see you guys in El Paso if you're there. If you're watching and you're going to be at the National Latinx Conference, I will be there presenting. I'll have a booth actually, so make sure you come to my booth. We'll be showing off the alignment, the ginger shots.
Ginger shots. Yes, I have those.
But yes, if you're going to be in El Paso for Latinx, National Latinx, come find me. I'll be doing the alignment. I'll be doing draw your energy, and I'll be giving out hearts. So make sure you come by there and check us out. If you are looking for funding for a project that you're working on, Healthy Voices Impact Fund is open for applications. So make sure you go check it out. Just look for Health E Voices, HEALTHE Voices, and go check it out. Look for the Impact Fund, and you could submit your proposal and get some funds. Real Hearts, yes, I am going to.
He's going to be giving out real pig hearts. He ordered
Real,
them
real
special.
pigs in a blanket.
Real pig heart.
All right, folks. Have a good week. We love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. For all our friends on Instagram, thank you. And we'll see you. Let me get the music ready.
I am so hot.
You are. You're hot.
That's right.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
I can't even do my body.